All right, guys. I'm gonna start my day. And I couldn't find any water in the house actually, and so I'm having a beer. Why not, right? Who's to say you gotta do anything in this fucking life? Cheers, guys. Oh, it's beer o'clock somewhere in the world, right? So, all right, guys. So this is all I'm going to talk about is AWX and how we can spot the next one, or better yet, you can't spot the next one. How do you avoid this? I'm looking at all these fucking. Can you hear me well? A thumbs up. You hear me well, guys. All right, everyone can hear me, right? I'm looking. It's funny when this weekend you're listening to all these guys, and they're like, "This shit's going to $50, man. No way, it's not going to 50. Maybe it'll go 100. Maybe it's gonna go $1,000. Maybe it'll do this." I mean, dude. And look at those guys now. Fucking when it's at $7 right now. I told you it's going $7. I told you it's going down. No way, dude. They're all full of fucking shit. Anybody that's bragging after the fact probably got killed. Now they're trying to redeem themselves. That's why I don't talk about this kind of shit, dude. It's like, fuck, do you hear me talk about AWX? It's like, dude, this is the sort of shit that I don't fucking know. And so I've actually talked to many friends over the weekend, and I actually told them that they asked my opinion. My opinion is very simple. And I'm going to explain to you what I said. And I'm not going to say I told you so, because, I mean, fuck. But I did say exactly what I'm going to tell you to them. And this is my hypothesis, and it's fucking right. Well, so far. But so how was this able to be fucking pulled off? Okay, first of all, this is a low ass float, and I'm going to show you how you figure out shit like this. There's a site called Finviz. You can go anywhere you want. Finviz, and I'm going to pull up the float for the stock AWX. And the float, I see fucking nothing on this shit. It's very low. It says shares outstanding 1.6 million. So the float is even less. And go into the filings, you look at the filings, there's nothing dirty about the filings. No dilution. So most of the time that these plays, like if you pick the wrong guy, even if it's low float, doesn't mean it's low float. There could be dilution going on that they're selling. So in order for a successful pump and dump like this to occur, has to be a couple of things. You have to control the float. So we call that it's a float lockup. You lock up the fucking float. Basically, you own every single fucking share out there, and that's how you're able to run this shit up, right? If you are not the controller of the shares, there's no way you can coordinate. This is an orchestrated pump and dump. It's orchestrated, meaning it's fucking genius. I'm not gonna lie there. It's fucking genius, but so fucking so I'm gonna say this. So first you lock the shares. So first you figure out that there's no dilution going on, because if you're gonna buy up the float, gotta make damn sure that no one else is selling to you more shares. And so there's no one selling this. This is a fucking piece of shit company that doesn't do anything. It's been sitting like this for years. So, dude, this is a perfect storm, and I gotta give hats off to whoever ran it. Right? We know who ran it, but yeah, I'm clapping my hands. I was like, fuck, he got it already. So how does this happen? And how can you learn for the next trade? This is why I always preach: don't fuck with these low floats. So the reason you don't fuck, I don't hold these overnight. I may lose intraday, but I don't hold overnight. Holding overnight is what gets you destroyed, because anybody can come and buy up the float. It doesn't take much, dude. $4 million. It sounds like a lot for us, but dude, that's like a drop in bucket for a fund, drop in bucket for anybody else. And so like it's very simple to buy and manipulate something like this. So they found a stock that was not diluting, which is rare in this age, right? So he fucking bought up the fucking entire float. Let me go back to that, which is genius, dude. So he cleaned it out. And so the Friday move was what fucking I want to talk about. So this stock was sitting dead. People thought it was dead. It ran up to $8, then it tanked back down to $6. So it's like everyone assumed it was fucking dead. But So we got to figure out what the game plan is, the end game plan of these guys. Okay, how's it? I mean, and so what he did was, so on Friday, you notice there was no halts, not a single halt. That means they're in control of the stock, dude. They took it up where they wanted to take it up. They dropped it down to where they wanted to drop it down. So they basically trapped every fucking short. How are they able to trap the shorts? I'll tell you how. So if you buy the whole entire fucking float, now you have 2 million shares that you can lend out. So I'm like, dude. So I actually was flat on this stock during the day. I was like, dude, I covered it out. I was like, dude, there's something fucking weird going on. It's not going down. It's but they lent out. I mean, the only way this could happen is like day 3. How is it able to still have 1 million shares being able to locate? I can locate as many shares as I want on day 3, dude. It dried out at the end of the day, in the middle of the day, but for the most part, it's like, dude, where are all these shares coming from? So, but this is my hypothesis, okay? They lent the shares out. So when these lenders share it out, they're like, okay, well, they own all the fucking shares, number one. And so they lent it out to be shorted. And they know that they can pull back the shares anytime. And they're going to be a broker buy-in. Basically, it's a forced buy-in. That forced buy-in happened fucking the last half hour of the Friday when no one expected it. This is the genius part of it, okay? Everything else, okay, that's fine. The genius part was like, fuck, which, dude, it was orchestrated, and so end of the Friday, boom, it went from fucking $6 to fucking $18 after hours, right? And that's all because of the broker buy-in, in my opinion. So coupled with the retail guys that are short, trying to fight each other to cover, and it was initiated by the broker buy-in. They needed an exit plan. So I'm thinking like a pumper, right? So how do you exit fucking so many shares when you are the only one that's bidding on the shares? Okay, the only way is to have an event that squeezes people up. How do you squeeze someone up? You can buy the shares yourself and squeeze, but then, dude, you're one guy versus the universe, right? And so, but if you fucking have a buy-in, fucking everyone in the whole brokerage or the clearing firm or whatever it is gets fucking bought in. And then you start to sell those shares. So there was a ton of shares that were being sold after hours. And it's, it's like you couldn't sell all of the 2 million. So I think they're still selling now. That's why I went from fucking, so in the morning. So the broker buy-ins happened over, so today was a margin and a broker buy-in. So today was all margin. And so when I say buy-in, it's also margin buy-ins, okay? And so it's forced buy-in. That's what it is. So, and forced buy-in usually happens, like, dude, out of nowhere on Friday, and then it continues the next day into the morning. And so I told my friend, actually, dude, it's going to spike really high in the morning, and then it's going to die. Because why? Because they needed to flush out the guys that are margin called, the forced buy-in guys, and then who's left to buy at $30 a share, dude? The only people buying at $30 a share are shorts, okay? And they're covering, and they're fighting each other. No retail idiot is buying that. Whoever is an idiot is buying at $30, and they're not buying. They're buying 100 shares. Nobody that has money is stupid enough to buy $30 a share when this thing was $3 last week. So it's dumb money, but it's dumb money is not enough to drive this to $30. It's the forced guys. When the broker does a buy-in, they just fucking start buying. They're doing a market buy. What the fuck they do? Because they're like, because if they are red, if their client's account is red, and they're liable for that shit. So they're making sure they're liquidating their clients out before their account goes to zero. And so that's what happened end of the day on Friday and this morning. So those guys got exhausted already. And that's why it came down. So they tried to sell as much as they can. And I don't think they sold that much. They sold maybe 300,000. There was 300,000 volume up there. So they didn't sell that much. But so they still got a shitload. But dude, but from $34 all the way down, they're selling all fucking day. Take a look at it. All fucking day. And you know what? I retweeted what someone wrote. Ricky Analog, right there, man. I think he's the guy that posted that GBR chart, and I retweeted it. Good job, Ricky. Exactly the same fucking chart, dude. The same fucking chart. So there were no more locates, but barely any. Only a few people got locates today. And that's what caused that, because once the short stopped fighting and buying, who is left to buy, dude? Only the pumper, right? Only the pumper. And the pumper guy is not buying anymore. He let it go. So the control is gone. So how do you avoid this? So how do you spot this shit, dude? First of all, there are rules that I've made. I'm going to teach with it once we launch something. I'm going to teach you guys the rules. That keeps you guys very safe. Okay. The first rule is when you're down by a certain time. I'll review all this later, but the stop losses are the way I do stop losses are not based upon price. You can do price, but that, in my opinion, is how everybody does it, and there's no edge on doing that, right? And so once again, stop loss based on time interval, based upon for you guys, in my opinion, should be a max loss. You should have a fucking max loss, okay? Let's say a third of your account. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, there's a max loss. The easiest way to stop out a stock is to realistically, dude, money. Money is always the fucking thing. People talk about, don't look at your P&L. Well, yeah, you don't look at your P&L when you got millions of dollars, right? But if you fucking trading a smaller account, P&L is fucking very important, dude. Okay? And so I don't care what people say about hiding their P&L. Dude, bankroll is very important. Unless your bankroll is so big, it don't fucking matter. Okay? And so for me educating you guys, because I'm sure you guys are not having an infinite bankroll. If you are, congratulations, it's max, oh shit, I gotta get out. I can't afford to lose any more money than this. And that's actually what I do, dude. I base upon an oh shit thing. So I keep my accounts very low on purpose, so I don't go all in and fucking get blown up. So if I blow up, it's not bad, because I purposely keep it at a certain range. If it goes past a certain range, there's only so much I need to trade with margins and all that shit, right? So I keep them specifically low on purpose. So for me, stopping out on oh shit is the second tier. The first is based on the time, and the second is the oh shit, I gotta get out because this is the max loss I can afford to lose. And so let me see how do you spot this? So dude, so first of all, the second rule is like, dude, you should not enter a short. So I kind of broke. That's like, dude, I had open orders out, so that's why I lost on Friday. I was actually even on the day until like Friday. I fucking turned around and I was packing up and leaving, and I was like, what the fuck? This thing got jammed. So housekeeping is very important, dude. You can't be lazy and have straggling open orders and hope it hits. Remember what I said last time? I said, hey man, I wish this thing went up so I can get a fill. But remember, be careful what you ask for, man. If it goes up too much, you're fucking dead. They reclaimed it, they saved it, and you're dead. So always do good housekeeping, dude. Do not leave straggling open orders open. Clean them up. Delete them, man. Place them as you come closer. Okay, don't just leave them all day, because you're also showing your cards. When you put in these orders, the brokers, the market makers, the algos, the black boxes, they all see that shit. They have a snapshot of the whole market. We do not, but they see every fucking open order that there is. They see every stop order. I don't use a hard stop. If you want to use a hard, that's great. But those are just like, man, those are just like for sale signs. And when you drive around the neighborhood, imagine if you're the guy controlling the inventory for real estate, right? And everyone has a for sale sign. You know exactly what their selling price is. Fuck, I can manipulate the whole fucking real estate market, right? So sometimes it's good to keep those prices to yourself, right? Let me take a look at what. And so there's really no way to trade this. You have no clue what it's fucking $34 at the top, or whatever it is. I just had a clue that, hey man, the best way, remember charting. So GBR is exactly what it is, man. Ricky Analog, I think that's his name. What I retweeted, man, that's fucking genius. He fucking figured it out. He posted the same chart. He compared GBR to this, and this is and that was my theory too. You have to think like a pumper. But when this thing goes crazy on a Friday like this, there is no play, man. You fucking get the fuck out. You eat your lumps. The only play is a long, but that's stupid suicide too. Okay, going long. I mean, it may work now, but imagine like fucking Elfin. You wake up one day or some shit like that, and it fucking holds for 3 months. And you just fucking lost all your money. It's like after a certain time, it's like, are you here to gamble? If you are gambling, it's fine. Do a small overnight hold, and then you bank. You would bank. But not like entire account kind of shit, And so the rule I've always had is like, if a single person can come in and buy the whole company, I don't want to be short overnight. There's just no fucking way to get out. And so, I mean, in this case, it's like, fuck, dude, at $34, all the brokers are margin calling most people in. Even if you wanted to hold it, they won't let you. How many people could survive a move from $6 on Friday to $5 this morning, dude? You just can't. I mean, they would buy you in. They would buy you in at 50% what you got left, just because by the time they fill, it could go fucking forever. That's exactly what happened this morning. So there's your AWX, man. So how do you avoid this feature, man? Low float. Avoid this low float. Oh, coming back to another signal was the fact that on day 3, the sucker didn't die. It still was green on the day. That's a huge thing. Green on the day, on Friday. They dropped it to red, but they moved it back up to green, dude. So it's still green on the day before it. I think the closing price on Thursday was at like 584 or something like that. And so it was at 6 something when it started to squeeze. So it's like very, very strange, dude. It's like towards the end of the day, it's like, dude, all day it did a very controlled move, no halts. It's just weird. So when things are weird, it's best to just not guess and just choose a different easy. I call, remember, the low-hanging fruit, man. This is not a low-hanging fruit play. This play is fucking. You can say whatever you want, hindsight, like I'm doing, but there's no fucking way I could have fucking traded this, or nor did I want to this morning. It's fucking crazy. And so the best play is no play. It's like sometimes the stock beats you, and it's like, okay, man, you move on. Otherwise, you get obsessed with it, and you just get all fucked up. So go back and find easier plays, okay? And there will be easier. The next plays that come from this, everyone's gonna be guessing, is this the next fucking mint broker stock? Who the fuck knows? But you know what, man? Everyone's gonna fucking say this stock is this stock. But just know that, hey, man, these are the signs that you look for. Or there's still shares available to short after day 2 and 3. Are they still keeping the price up? Is it still a controlled play? So AWX on Friday was so controlled, man. I keep looking at it, it's like, fuck, these guys move it where they want to move it. They fucking were able to muscle things around, and then when they turn off the faucet on the volume too. And so they're basically in control, man. On a day 3, own the whole fucking shit. The only reason that they would be scared is a fucking halt. And if I was them, dude, I'm up so much already, I don't want to risk being halted. So they got the fuck out, dude. So I think what they did was they tried it. So their exit plan was to use the buy-ins on Friday after hours, and today pre-market to get out as much as they can. And then now it's ridiculously high in the 30s, and they're just hammering every fucking bounce. They're just fucking selling it. Look at that, dude. Now it's like fucking at $7. Okay, and so if you want to learn how to play this, it's you wait for an exhaustion candle like this, like today. It's the same repeat pattern, man, on GBR and this. So maybe the next time that this happens, you'll see it. And maybe you'll learn from it, or better yet, dude, there's nothing that we can do on this just to avoid it, okay? So to be honest, the best play is to avoid this shit. And these guys are claiming they made it. That's obvious, and everything will die. Come on, man, dude, you fucking got your ass squeezed from $3 to $34. It's like, just have a little humility. Be humble. Like, you don't know fucking everything. If you knew everything, you wouldn't touch this shit until today. I mean, and that's the thing, man. I hate hearing people fucking try to tell people they knew it was coming. Like, oh, no shit, you knew. But can you fucking afford to hold 10 times you're fucking lost? You'd be down fucking $10 million. But I told you so. So the only thing I can teach you guys is, it's like, the best play is no play. Just remember that. The best play is no play on these. Okay, go for the low-hanging fruit. And when we start, when we launch, we're gonna launch very soon, man. Probably less than a month, man. They're building everything now, and I'm gonna show you all this stuff. It's like, just make your little money every fucking day. Build your fucking bankroll, and leave the hero games to the guys out not gonna get slaughtered by the dragon. Remember, man, heroes die. I'm just gonna be the guy that just chills around watching the hero die, right? But picking up all his loot when he dies. It's like a video game, right? He gets killed by the dragon. I'm gonna go steal all his loot. I'm cool with that too. But no, I'm not gonna say stealing, but you know what I'm saying. It's just like, man, this game is about predictability. There's no point in beating your chest after the fact and saying, "Oh, I knew it." I was like, "Fuck you, dude. You didn't know shit. Did you make money, or I mean, fuck, good for you, man. But how can this, you can't call people stupid and shit for fucking going long on this. And it's like, dude, man, every stock is a trading vehicle. It's like I have no emotion to the fucking company, to the stock. I can give a fuck. It's a method to trade to make money. That's all it is. All these stocks. The moment you realize all these stocks are scams, I have no vested personal interest in it. By next week, people are gonna forget this stock. There's gonna be another stock. Okay, and so so basically you keep doing this, and you find patterns, and these are anomaly patterns. They call it black swans, but these black swans happen more often than not, man. Every few months you see them. So the problem is like just I'm actually getting better at not touching these black swans. Before black swans would wipe everybody out. So now the smarter people, like, I mean, the thing is, we're all smart. The warning signs were there. We just got reckless. And so the bottom line, the moral of the story, guys, is every fucking day, just like a golf guy, right? It's a routine. You have to go through your fucking routine. The moment you deviate from your routine is when you fucking hit the ball out of bounds. Every golf player will tell you that. Fucking routine. Wake up to do the same robotic shit every fucking day. Boring as shit. Make your fucking money. Don't be bored. It's like, oh, fuck, this is exciting. I want to fucking enter this stock. But this stock is not what you've been trading fucking for the past 3 months that have made you money. Just stick to the fucking same boring shit, even if it's boring, okay? Keep doing the same shit, and when a stock deviates from your plan, warning signals should go in your head. And it's like this. So one last thing I'll leave you. It's like, so I told my friends, like, man, if we count the number of shares, all the people I know shorted, is more than the float. It's like, even if the best scenario would be it tanks, how the fuck can I cover? I'm gonna be finding you to cover. So it's like, fuck, unless there was some sort of dilution going on, no way anybody could cover. So it's like the warning signs were there, dude. So I'm not gonna say fucking I told you so. It's like, dude, it's just stupid because this hasn't happened in a long time, so we forget. So this shit reminds us once in a while. It's like, if you're not gonna be humbled, there's two types of guys I keep saying, man. Ones that have been humbled and one that will be humbled. And I hope you guys don't end up will be humbled. Okay? You don't need to get humbled in order for you to be humbled. And so that's this guy. You have any questions here? I'll let you. Just avoid low float, day 1 short. Just fucking wait at least for day 2 for chart to form. If you want to short, go with the trend. Long is fucking beautiful. If it holds the fucking trend. After in the afternoon, like around 12 o'clock, man. If this shit is still above VWAP, shorts are upside down. Chances are it's gonna go up more, dude. It'll flatline during the midday, and it'll squeeze. And so that's another time to go long, to squeeze the fucking shorts during the midday. That's. So there's another strategy. So basically, you just look for the trend. Jay Leno voice. I have a Jay Leno chin. I just need the Jay Leno bankroll next. All right, guys. Any questions? I'm gonna get to my drinking and. But how many guys here? Just put a thumbs up if you guys are excited for the service. I want to see if. Because I'm telling you, man, these people say, oh, why are you charging? Why are you charging? Fuck, dude, the reason I charge is because I don't have fucking time to do this shit for free every day. And if you want me to do this shit, it's like, dude, you want to learn or you don't want to learn? So for the past decade, people would say, hey, man, I'd love to pay for your shit. I gave away free information all this time, right? And it's like, fuck, dude. People will pay $200 for a fucking piece of shit belt that has a fucking designer name on it, but they wouldn't pay fucking $200 to learn some shit that can make you 100 of these belts a fucking month, yeah? It's just fucking silly to me. And another thing I'm doing this because people don't value free shit, dude. I did a lot of free shit. I did fucking free videos. No one fucking watched this shit. Oh, can you save it to YouTube? I'll watch it this weekend. Fuck you. I'm not gonna fucking do shit. I'm giving you free shit and you're asking me to fucking make it easier for you? You see what I'm saying? The mentality's not there, dude. So I don't need to give attention to the people that are not going to be successful anyways. So I'm going to lower the number of people that I'm going to be helping. And the only way you do is, you put a value to it. And I'm not going to rape people for it, but it's like, fuck, dude, you put a value to it, and this shit pays for itself, dude. Why are you? It's like brokerages should be free. These brokers have a lot of money. Same fucking concept. Yeah, there are free ones. You go try making a trade with a free one. They'll fucking take your fucking order, front load you. Some of these are free because you can only do market orders, dude. You can't even do a limit order. And so, okay, try to do a buy and a sell limit. I'll do it for free too, dude. I'll give you free service if all you can do are market buys and market sells. Don't be a fucking dumbass. That's like, you want free accommodation hotel? I got a free one. The fucking dirt road down the street is giving me free. You can fucking live outside too. That's the whole thing in life, So I went through this 10-year thing where I was like, fuck, man, I'm gonna give away shit for free, and I did. But how many people did I really help versus how many people can really, really help? And so after a while, it's kind of like, fuck, man, let's fucking kick it up and kill these fucking fake ass guru chat room shit, dude. Furus, man. You know, once I start this shit, it's like, fuck. Now I'm going to give people the opportunity to learn the right way. And there'd be no fucking excuses, you know. There's so many fucking people out there throwing their money away because they just want to learn. But the problem is the people that know what they're doing is, in a way, I don't blame them, dude. They're selfish because, like, why are they building a competition? But, you know, after a while, it's like, fuck, man. I don't find pleasure in just waking up anymore. I want to fucking imagine I have a fucking army. An army of guys that I fucking helped. And then these army will help the next generation. So it's a pay it forward, which you guys, if you guys followed me for a long time, you'll fucking understand, dude. Pay it forward, man. The only way you can fucking help the world is if you be the fucking change yourself, right? And so imagine all the free information I gave you, even on this video, dude. Talking about stop losses. How many fucking servers would tell you the right way to stop a loss? Because they don't even know how the right way to take a loss. Fucking price. That's an amateur way, dude. If you got great, right? Fuck, everybody does price. What is the edge? So when you trade, you got to think, what is your edge? What are you doing different that other idiots are doing? If you're doing the same fucking thing as other guys, how can you fucking ever make money? How can you compete? So you have to find something different. So right there is your edge. I don't fucking stop out on price, dude. So you do the max loss, and then you calculate it. Do your scaling technique that I fucking told you guys last week. Okay? Wait. If you miss it, you miss it. Maybe start your entries at a better price. Focus on the entry. If you miss it, there's always tomorrow, dude. The one good thing about the pattern day trader, which is bad but good, is the fact that it makes you really think. I've got 3 trades this week. Make it worth it. A lot of times, the guys got a lot of money. They're like, oh, I'll keep trying. And then, you know. But if you got 3 tries, dude, you better make damn sure that those are the 3 fucking good bullets that you got, right? So, all right, guys, you keep up the good work, and we will see you soon.